Thank you for joining me for another video about Inside Amazon, which talks about the people I met and the information I obtained when I went to Hyderabad, India, and spoke with Amazon staff right outside of their offices. So I want to talk to you in this video about a young man I met who rode a Royal Ensign motorcycle. And that's what started the conversation. What I would do is I'd approach people and ask them a question, and he had such a cool bike. But that's what started the conversation, this really cool Royal Ensign motorcycle. So he worked in a department that deals with Amazon's delivery people. It seemed like it was solely the outside contractors. And what he talked about, when the delivery drivers are running late or there's a problem, they send emails to Amazon. Amazon uses that data to track traffic conditions and to also deal almost simultaneously with consumer complaints that their packages are either late or damaged. We talked about the number of people working in this department in this building, and he said there was 1,000 different people working with the last mile delivery teams. He thought that there were approximately 5,000 people in India working on this, and he didn't know the other locations. Now, what struck me as odd is that he didn't know where the rest of his team members worked. The reason for that is that Amazon tends to keep their locations secret, which I also found odd. But when I looked at the building twice, there were no signs, there was no Amazon smile, there was nothing there at all to indicate that is where Amazon staff was working. He described the system as being almost entirely automated, but that it still needed 5,000 people to deal with the emails that were coming in. But the real issue that he talked about, the thing that was really fascinating, was how Amazon deals with delivery drivers claiming to have been shortchanged by Amazon. And that's how it's described. Drivers claiming to be shortchanged. When we talked about it more, the reason why it was described that way is as Amazon doesn't seem to recognize its own errors when it pays drivers, when it pays for deliveries. He said that maybe 1 in 1,000 times, Amazon will agree with the driver, and all the other times they'll make that driver jump through hoop after hoop after hoop, send repetitive emails to Amazon, just to get paid. Here's what I took away from this meeting with this young man. 1, Amazon staff is very, very Amazon-centric and very, very opposed to third parties. To me, it meant third-party sellers and third-party service providers like the delivery people that he works with. I think this is a theme that runs throughout Amazon's organizations in India, where it's Amazon-centric first, consumer-centric second, and vendors and sellers like way down the list. Now, I know a lot of Amazon sellers already feel this way, and I want to let you know that after speaking with Amazon staff in India, it seems to be entirely true. It doesn't mean that Amazon doesn't provide incredible opportunities for sellers all over the world, because it does. It certainly confirms that you need to be able to document every dollar that Amazon owes to you. You have to watch the FBA fees that you're paying, make sure you're not being overcharged, and make sure that you can document exactly what you're owed so that if you do have a dispute with Amazon, you can get your money paid to you. Thank you for joining this episode of Inside Amazon. I have about 15 different topics from the different meetings that I had with roughly 35 different people at Amazon in Hyderabad, and I hope this is helpful to you. Please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.